Hey guys, DeuceMS back here with you on the Archon server on the Origins realm. I think next time around I may be playing. I may not play on the Origins. I may play on a different one. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes because I kind of want to try one out now. I'm just afraid that it'll delete my island, and I've put so much time into this. I picked up another cell chest because I had to have one. If you don't know what cell chests are amazing. You get a chunk hopper, you put it on top of the cell chest. Whatever goes into the chunk hopper, whatever you set your filter as, goes straight into the cell chest, and it sells right away. You don't have to do anything. But I'm going to show you something real quick. This is my iron golem farm. As you can see, I have a lot of them. All these are maxed out. This is over 2,000 iron golem spawners, so over 2,000 IG spawners. It took me a lot of trading and a lot of wheeling and dealing to get enough money to put this together, but I started buying these little by little when I had the money to, after I got them unlocked. And then after making a little deal with a cell chest, I ended up with a couple of $1 billion. Ended up with like $3 billion, I think, so maybe a little more than that, actually. Yeah, it was probably closer to 5 billion is what I ended up with out of that deal, and then selling just random stuff on the auction house in game has garnered me some more money as well. So that's very good stuff there. But as you can see, this is an entire chunk, basically. So this where the glass is and where the spawners are sitting are actually part of the chunk. I didn't want to get outside the chunk with it. And I know what you're thinking. How did you stick those in the wall? They don't go through the wall. Well, you saw what I was standing on. I tried this with 2 blocks wide, so here and here. My chat is really big, and I noticed that on the last video, but I don't really care. Read it. Nothing. Almost never is there good substance constantly in chat. Most of the time it's people spamming for stuff or wanting money or whatever, but there's a lot of good stuff that goes through chat if you're interested in the game itself and you're keeping up with what's going on. So see, there you go. Anybody got a big loan of $3 million? It's just constantly people asking for stuff, but which that'll probably be me next season after this clears and starts over. I'll probably be begging for money too. But I kind of have an idea how I want to start next season. Now that I've played this and I kind of know what the robots do and what all the cell chests and the cell wands and the smelt wands and all the mods and stuff do. Oh, also I picked up a stacker wand off of the mob shop. So one of the deals I made, I traded for a full set. So I got the tier 3 trophy as well. This guy produces 16 mob coins per minute. So that is really, really good if you're looking for mob coin stuff. It's 160,000 mob coins in shop, but I traded part of my trade for the cell chest was that too. So 3 billion in cash and then a full set of that and some other stuff too. So cell chests are really hard to come by. There are lots of people on here looking for them at this point in the game because everybody's got a bunch of money right now because they've been grinding, but cell chests make it way, way easier. I'm just sitting here making money basically at this point. So I thought I would do a video on my iron golem farm and ask your opinions on what the best way to build one of these is. And so far, this is my best way to have one. This one robot right here is activating these spawners. He's activating all of these. So if I fly off, he's going to activate every one of these spawners. And the way I had to do it, since he can only be 16 blocks away at the furthest one, if I come here and we bring up F3, and yes, I have fallen in this lava several times and had to fly out quickly to get to the water. So we are at 147 there. I'm just going to go down roughly to, let's see, that would put my feet right there, 138. So we're barely 11 blocks. Yeah, it's close to 11 blocks apart there for that one. And then by the time you come over 4 blocks or 5 blocks that it is your 16. So and I kind of did the same thing here. If we come down, we are at 154. We come down to 148. So there you go, the 6 blocks, and then some of these are 6 blocks over, some of these are 5 blocks over. So I think these 2 walls right here. Let me get rid of that for a minute. From here to here is 5 blocks to where he's standing. Same thing here, 5 blocks to where the robot's standing, and this wall is 6, and this wall is 6. Mainly because I didn't center it. When I started building it, I used the 2 spawners I already had and just broke the middle wall out and expanded them all the way around so that it would make it a little bit easier for me to do. But this is just over 2,000 iron golem spawners, and I don't even know how much money I'm making per minute or per minute. Definitely don't know. Per hour, I still have no idea. I don't know. I really have no idea. We had 107 million, I think, or no, 113 million 700,000 a minute ago, and we're almost 115, and that was like 3 minutes ago. So we're making a little over $1 million every, I don't know, 10 minutes or so. So that's not bad, or maybe more than that. But we're making a chunk of money off of this chunk of. So there is, it's not just emerald. There's a good bit of iron. I mean, not iron, but a good bit of diamond mixed in the middle here. And if you'll notice from my last video, my island level, let me see if I can get over here to where you can see it a little bit better. Put it up against the blue background right here on the right side. My island level went from 81 million or whatever it was to 202 million, and that's from all these spawners right here. These spawners are the way to go to get island levels for sure. But that's not the only spawners I have. I picked up a full stack of cow spawner and pig spawner. Yeah, stack 64 and stack 64. So cow and pig spawners are full stacks there. Also, I still have my 4 spawners right here, and this is more iron golem spawners. I can't go any higher without another robot or without me AFK in there myself. Now I could build that again and just AFK there when I'm not around, which is probably what I'm going to do. I'm probably going to build that whole setup one more time and just AFK over there with it. So I've got 8 iron golem spawners in this stack. I ran out of money, believe it or not. That the 3 billion did not go as far as you might think when you start buying iron golem spawners. I'll show you the price of them here in just a second, but I've got 7 invoker spawners or evoker spawners, and then 3 villager spawners and 3 vindicator spawners. And I just sold an item on the auction house. Every time I get on here, I sell something on the auction house. I need to start recording more, I guess. But basically, let's see, do I need any more? I don't need any more to buy another spawner from the mob shop. So I'm going to do this first, and then I'll show you the price of the iron golem spawners here. In case you're new and you haven't unlocked them yet and you want to see what they actually go for, and somebody else hasn't shown you yet. I'm sure they have. I'm sure somebody else has done a video where they showed you prices of things. But vindicator spawner, so it's 15,000. Or I could buy an evoker spawner. That's 10,000. But if I bought one of those, it's not going to leave me room to buy much more. Now, MMO pouches are a big sell between people. Also, right now, these are going for about 60 million to 80 million Mobcoin trophies. I've seen a lot of people trying to buy them for 60 or 80. A couple of days ago, I bought one of these just to sell, and I was asking 250 for it, and somebody told me I was crazy. It was way too high, and it was like, okay, well, I'll take 200 for it. You know, and they were like, no, that's still too high. And I was like, well, I mean, I sold one the same day. Earlier that day for 250 million. So it was like, did the price drop that quick? You got to keep up with the economy on here. That's the main thing, is people are getting on here and playing, and they're trying to get like a bunch of stuff, and they're trying to sell stuff on the auction house, but nobody's keeping up with the economy. And that's something I really didn't think about until recently. We're getting toward the end of the server. Everybody's got a lot more money, so everybody's able to buy a lot more things. And if you think about it, the people that are wealthy that can buy these things probably already have them. So the prices are going to start decreasing because it's supply and demand. So good economics lesson for this for this server. But I do want to pick up another evoker spawner, so we're going to grab one of those, and we're going to drop it in here, and then we're going to look at the price of the iron golem spawners. And I think this one. Yeah, there we go. So we got 8 of those guys now. Those are good to have. Diamonds. One of them is diamonds, one of them is emeralds, and one of them is gold blocks, I think. And I think the $10,000, I think the evoker is the diamond one. So I want to get a full stack of all those. It's going to take me a while. Oh, here you go. Buying 3 tier 2 trophies, 350 million each. See, those are going for 350 now. 3 days ago, those are going for 500 mil. And then the tier 3 trophy is going for 800 mil or higher. So the economy has changed a lot in just a couple of days. It makes a big difference over that span of time. But this is my grinder spawner setup here, and I don't have very many of each of these. 13 creepers, 5 of those, and 29 blaze spawners. I don't have very many of each, but it's enough to keep me busy. I mean, I'll come down here and just sit here for a little bit. And the reason I do blaze and wither, what do we breathe in? We do not breathe in dirt, plastic, or water. We breathe in air. The reason I do the withers as well is because the heads sell, and then the blaze rods sell better than the flesh from zombies and stuff. So, and the pigman, of course, drop iron, gold things, gold nuggets. Yeah, and then creepers you get the most mob coins from. Especially if you buy a rank on here, you can get increased mob coin drops. I don't know why I'm trying to get out that way. I got a doorway there. But back to the iron farm over here. This is the best way that I have found. I rebuilt this setup about 4 different times today, trying to figure out a good way to do this. In the last video you saw, the first video I did of this, you saw they were just stacked up in this tower. I've been working on taking this tower down. It's going to take me a while because it's glass, and I'm going to go through a ton of shears with the whatever there's a enchant you can get specifically for glass, and it just kind of pops it loose just like I would the leaves over there. So but yeah, going through the build of this, I went through a lot of trouble trying to figure this out, and I wish it was square, because this not being this not being centered on the sides right here is killing me. I mean, it's pretty close, and I guess it is centered. It just doesn't feel like it is. But I put those in the wrong spot, and I could just easily go back and change those, put them on the wall, or put these on this wall maybe. But yeah, I need to go back and just space these. So these have to be, if you're wondering why they're spaced out like they are, one, because this is the center. I did the center first, all the way around. But it's actually these 2 blocks right here. It's actually this block and this block that's center. So I should have made this one more wider one direction or the other, and made it actually made a single block center of the spawner itself. Would have made it easier. But when you build these things, when you put these in, you don't have to put one of these or one stack of these in one chunk. They just have to be 6 blocks apart. So if we go here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So technically, this could go right here, because it has to be the 6th block. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then my spawner could go there, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Spawner could go there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Spawner could go there. So if you notice what I'm saying, by counting these out, I could have got one more set of 64 spawners in every row of this. But I'm okay with the way this is right here. This is working pretty well. And again, the reason for the 4 wide is I started with 2 wide. I put my spawner in the wall, and then went one more row on the outside to keep them from coming out. Well, they kept falling out and dropping. I've been covering the bottom of this thing too. This is that's number 1 right there. That's Y1 down there. I've been trying to cover it in diamonds as I get them. Not only for island level. I don't really care about getting top island. I'm not going to get there. Top island at this point is like 17 billion or something crazy. But just to do it. I don't know. I mean, what else am I doing? I'm not building anything. I'm not a great builder. So, I mean, look at this. I still got part of my old island left. Like, you want to make some quick money? Get this island and dig all this up and sell it. That's the quickest way to make money right off the bat. But either way, yeah, I've been doing that. And as I was doing it, a stack of 1,000 iron golems fell on my head down there. So I came back up and started building the 3rd row around. I got the 3rd row built and looked over, and they were standing on top of, I think I've already blocked it all up. But basically, they were standing in here somewhere, because this was only 2 wide on this side. So I had to go back and add, you see all the diamonds in there. I had to go back and add that 3rd row. Well, that was fine for a while, and then I looked up again, and they were standing out here on this, on the lapis out here, and I was like, well, crap, okay. So I built a 4th row, and the fourth one wide seems to have kept all of them inside. I've been making constant money. I haven't had any issues with them coming out of them and falling and just sitting there or anything. So I think overnight I lost a ton of money, because I put together a lot of this to start with last night. So I think I lost a ton of money overnight, just AFK. I'm gonna watch this thing for a second and see how much money we get out of this. But yeah, if you have a better suggestion for spawners, and you know somebody's got a video, leave a comment below with a link to their channel showing a video on how they built their spawner, because I have no idea. Like, I have, the only person I've really watched play this was iJevin and Vintage Beef. I've watched some of Guilty's videos, and Guilty's actually YouTube rank on, or he's actually partner rank. I think he's one of the builders or something, maybe, I don't know. For not the Origins, but the other one. one of the other realms on here. I've watched some of Guilty's videos. Guilty's got some pretty good starting out videos too. Do the usual sugarcane farm, that kind of thing. All right, so fresh just dropped there. I'm gonna go down and check this. This is something I was curious about, and I thought, you know what? Why not just record this and kind of show what I'm doing? I want to watch this for a minute to see. Okay. Either we didn't get any out of that, or it's already sold. I think it sold that quick. I'm not sure. Oh, nope, there it is. Holy moly. So an entire chunk hopper full, basically, from one drop. That's 465. We'll see what we get to. I'm trying to figure out, I'm trying to do the meta for this. I want to know how many it takes. All right, so that's 610. It's 1100 right there. All right, so there's 1100 in there now. Let's watch the chest. Okay, so 1100 just about fills it up. That's selling every time it hits 1100. If it does it again, 900. I'd already sold most of them. Okay, never mind. It looks like it got to here though. So all this filled up down to there. So a little over half a chest, or half a hopper full. 900,000. That's definitely going to get, yeah. So I'm getting about a half a hopper full, and that's the same size as, it's the same size as a chest. So doing pretty well on the iron production here. If I just leave this thing AFK, I'm going to make a ton of money. About 2 hours ago, 3 hours ago, I did slash island bank balance. I've got 176 million in there. About 2 hours ago, I was pretty much broke because I spent all my money buying the iron golem spawners, and now I have over 300 million. So, probably about 4 hours ago. So, as you can see, once you can get rolling, if you can get lucky enough to pick up a sell chest, whether you do it on Buycraft or whether you make a deal in game, if you can get lucky enough to get one, that's the way to go. As far as I know, that's the only way to get one is off Buycraft, or to buy one off somebody that did buy one off the store itself. So pay real money for one. That's the only way I know that you can get one at the moment. If anybody's got any other options for that, let me know, because I have no idea how it works. But I had to pick up a second one for this down here. I had a bunch of chests kind of strung down through here. As I did, that's what all these little floating platforms are for. My original spots where I just had chest everywhere, chest and hopper runs. But you can only do so many hoppers per island, and because I have iron rank, I can do 200% more, and my island limit is 160. So I hope all this stuff is selling. I assume it is. I would have to stop my iron production for a minute to make sure that this is selling. But I don't think my spawner guy is close enough to activate those, so I think I have to AFK. If I AFK right here, I can make a lot more money by standing here, letting these guys activate. He's activating those spawners over there, so we can make tons of money. Also, it'll be activating my cows and stuff in there, my invoker villager and vindicator spawners, plus the iron golem spawners is there. Speaking of iron golem spawners, we still have not gone and looked at how much these are. I get really sidetracked sometimes. I need to buy some of these anyway. Alright, so you can buy one iron golem spawner for 3 million. Now, I was buying these. Oh, that was, I thought I was already looking this way, and I thought something spawned over there. You can buy one iron golem spawner for 3 million. Right? But I've been buying them by the stack. Since when I had that 3 billion, this is 576 spawners. This is 9 stacks of iron golem spawners. I bought one of these twice because I had money myself, and then as I let more money run through, I just let it save up, and then I do it again. So basically, in 24 hours, I went from having a couple $100 million to having a couple of $1 billion, or over $4 billion. To being broke, back to a couple $100 million again. So it's a big swing when you start buying stuff. But I need, how many did I have there? I think I had 8 in here. I need to go see, because I want to put some down here. So, yeah, we have 8. So that would be 54 / shop. There we go. And then how much is 48 going to cost me? 144 million. Man, I really just need a whole stack of them, but that's going to leave me... What is that? It's going to leave me 16 left over. Right? Yeah. It's going to leave me 16 left over. I really just need to buy just enough to get this done. Just buy 16 of them real quick. No, that's not what I needed. I needed way more than 16. It's a stack of 64. What am I thinking? You don't get a discount if you buy more. This is the same price as that. So, it's all the same price. Just depending on what you can afford at the moment, I guess. 32. Let's take some money out of the bank. So, each island, I think, has a bank. Or maybe you have to have a certain rank to do it. I'm not sure. There we go. We still have 76 million in there, so that's not bad. And we're making more money. Spawners. I think I need the 32. No, I'm still going to need more. I cannot math. I'm not really trying to math at the moment. 56. All right, yeah, so we need 8 more for sure. See if I have enough to buy 8 more spawners. I do. Let's say we had 56. Is that what I said? 56. Okay. Go. Now, in the early game, you're not gonna have the option for all this, and the last video I did is a good legitimate way to get going. And at some point, people will be nice enough to let you come on their island and do mob grinding and all that kind of stuff. But I don't know if they charge a fee for that. Like, I don't know. I see it all the time. People posting up, you know, come to my island for mob grinding, all that kind of stuff. Something I didn't show, I don't think, was the farm quota. I don't know if I showed this off or not. That's adventure. I think it's on the other side. Yeah, farm quota. So this is something that's pretty easily done. 256 wheat, 256 seeds, and you get 150,000 in cash. The next one is potatoes or carrots. I can't remember. It's like 512 carrots and 64 golden carrots, and you get 250,000. So there is a way to make money about every way you turn, which is cool because it's based on economy. You know what I mean? Like, it's very good that that's the case. So, but either way, guys, that's going to do it for me. I just wanted to kind of show off this Iron Golem spawner, and if you guys know of anybody that has a video out on a really good Iron Golem spawner, please do let me know. It seems to be working. Like, this seems to be working really, really well. All the mobs are staying inside. They're not dropping out. The robot will trigger every spawner that's in sight right here because I carefully went through and made sure they were spaced out properly just to have that effect. So maybe this will work. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if there is a better way. If there is, like I said, you guys let me know in the comment section below if there's a video out there for it. Either way, that's going to do it for me. This is my Iron Golem spawner, and this is my crappy little island here. As you can see, it's a lot of experimenting is all this really is. But that's going to do it for me. I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a good one. Later, everybody.